Blessings and namaste. Welcome, welcome. My name is Nela Maat and I am so very excited. I feel truly blessed to be here. Thank you to all of you who are so kind, always commenting and checking on me. And thank you to all of you who just joined, subscribe here on YouTube. I feel extremely blessed and grateful for all of you. And of course, before I start this activation, because I like to call it activation, because in reality, my intentions are that my words, the messages that comes from the spirit, from the angels, from source, activate parts of you, right? So thank you again for being here. And I would like to start by calling upon the divine source of creation, God, source, mother, father, God. I would like to invite the angels and the archangels of the horizontal and vertical plane, all grace Elohim. I call upon Archangel Michael and Saint Germain to please surround all of us with the bile of flame, with the electric blue fire and the golden fire from the grand central zone. I call upon my guides and all of your guides to work together in harmony and love. May my words be clear. May my words activate parts of everyone who's listening. I wanna let you all know that I am grateful, that I honor your journey, your individuality, your authenticity, as I acknowledge that, all of us are different, right? All of us are unique, that we all experience life maybe similar, but there's only one of us, right? There's only you. And today, I just want to thank you for being here, because your voice is important. What you have to share, your gifts, the way you express yourself is important and valid, okay, my loves? So it is. We are now protected. I am feeling super optimistic. I keep singing Emancipation. Sorry, that's Rumba. Doing the work. I was singing. I sing when I shower a lot, or when I was playing my shamanic drum, and I kept singing Emancipation, Emancipation, Purification, waters, waters, waters of the Nile. Okay. Now my Egyptian, my Sirius energy deck, Mother Isis. And here we're gonna start with this past life, present power. Okay, so this is all activating our gifts, our past life gifts. The many spiritual faces of you. This also, to me, speak very loud about how we have been told that you have to be like this way, right, or that way, like very black and white. Like in a way, it's like we have been programmed to be like defined, right? Like people get shocked when we change, because it's like this expectation that you have to like follow what everyone is doing, that you must stay in one place forever, right? And in reality, no, we don't have to do that. We are here to evolve. We are here to experience different phases of our life, right? So maybe we were the party people and now we are very into spirituality, very grounded. A lot of us probably stop drinking and partying. You know, like maybe you had a phase of you when you were like into banking and working in corporate, and now you are spiritual. Maybe you were a rebel, or maybe you're still a rebel in a way. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people get shocked because when you start to awaken to the truth of who you are, you start to give yourself permission to experience a lot of phases of who you are, right? I feel like we get defined just by being the mother, the father, right? We get defined by being the person who works at the bank, the person who works in sales, the person who works at the hospital. You know, it's just, you name it. And no, like we have so many faces, and there's so much more about us. It is all about experiencing, right? All of this. There's the artistic parts of you, because all of us have divine gifts. It's all about taking the steps to experience things without having to criticize or have expectations, right? So that's what this card is like. It's like communicating, you know, doesn't matter what, like the time you're here, you are supposed to experience many phases of you. You know, you were a child, you were a teenager, you know, you were a baby, you know, you're an adult, maybe you're still a baby. But nothing is linear, and nothing is always just black or white. And a lot of us, and I'm talking to, you know, people who know that they are star seeds, a lot of us are right now going through a process of integrating a lot of our past life gifts and multidimensional selves, right? So we're gonna find ourselves right now playing with a lot of things, right? And really tapping into our passions, the things that make all of us feel alive. Something else that's coming forward is like, it's 1010, by the way. Like whenever people approach you and they make like passive aggressive comments about you and where you are in your life or your spirituality, like understand that these people still thinking that they have to be, you know, they have to live their life black or white, that they have to follow everyone, what everyone's doing. That's why I keep hearing emancipation, liberation from mental slavery, like Bob Marley said, you know. Emancipate yourself. Be free. You are not here to live under anyone's expectations. You are here to be you. This is your life. And of course, what we have to do, well, you know, because when we change, we also, of course, are going to affect people around us, right? But it is about communicating clearly. It's about setting boundaries and not forcing our beliefs or what we're doing into others. So it's all about respect, man. It's all about respect and communicating. You know, this is what I'm doing. If someone has something to say, that's their truth, and that's fine. You don't have to over-explain what you're doing, or why do you want to live your life the way you want to. Why did you quit your job? Why did you just want to, you know, go after your artistic side? Why did you just want to freaking move somewhere and go, you know, live in a camper or be a hippie or move to Costa Rica or whatever the hell you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to over-explain. You're free. You're sovereign. But it just, there has to be a way where we can honor our truths and everybody else's truth, you know. And how do we navigate this? Is just by creating this space where we just respect each other, you know, and not taking things personal just because you don't understand what I'm doing, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna take it on me. I'm not gonna take your beliefs and how you experience your life and how you live your life personal. Like, you know, everybody holds their own truth, every single person. And based on your beliefs and your truths, you're going to experience your reality. So in reality, we all create our life and our realities. And so everybody is the master, you know, of what they're experiencing. I hope that makes sense, but I mean, it's just, it's amazing. So we are going through a lot of change, right? When we start to change, people start to talk. A lot of people are gonna support you, and they're gonna be happy that you are, that you are giving yourself permission to freaking go after whatever that you want. Some other people will get mad and they will take things personal. They will not understand things, right? But we have to set boundaries, and we cannot abandon who we are. We cannot abandon our needs and if your heart is longing to experience something else, you have the right to do it. And if they are not having your back, then it's okay. But you have to make a decision, right? So a lot of us have been going and facing crossroads. What is it that I want to do? How do I want to live my life? Who's coming with me and who's not, and then moving forward. Romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience within reflection of a conscious lover. And I don't know, who's gonna listen to this message, but whoever you are, the universe is it's clear here, right? If you are or have been longing to manifest a true partnership, don't be afraid. Because if it's happening to you, it's because you're ready. And we are meant to be in partnerships. That's how it is, right? And I'm not talking about men or women, or women and women, men or men. I'm just talking about, human being that wants to be whoever. All of us are meant to be in partnership with someone. What is truly important is that if you're listening to my messages, it's because you have been awakened, right? So it is important that, to be open to experience a new kind of romance, a new kind of love, a love that's true, that's truthful, because if it's a true partnership, these people will have your back. They will get happy, right? They will help you with your transformation. I don't know you, I don't know your life, but it is important for us to really ask ourselves the right questions, If you are talking to someone, or I don't know who's listening to the message, but there's something about romantic love and understanding that, what does it mean for you to have a true partnership, a true love. And like this card is saying, this frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete. So this partnership will be there and will love every part of you, every single part of you. Realization with 37. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. This is about realizing what's truly important for you. What does it make your heart sing? What is it that your heart is longing for? And I think for a lot of people, it will be love, to experience a true healthy relationship, right? It is what it is. So when you start to realize that, there's nothing wrong with your past and what you have been experiencing. Everything is always a lesson. There's so much to gain from our past experiences. But when you start to change, when you start to, live your life differently, then you need, a person who is awakened, and that's the truth. And not because there's nothing wrong with the other people. It's just, it is, you know, you change your frequency, then you have to be with someone who speaks the same language as you, who is going in the same direction. And of course, having these kind of relationships will help you get better, be better. But this is not about someone telling you what to do and how to live your life. It's just this person will support you in your journey of awakening and change. And in reality, it's not like we are gonna be perfect ever, and there's always something to learn, something to accomplish, there's something to experience, right? Life is not linear, it's not black or white. We cannot just wait to be like, oh, when I'm completely healed. I mean, when is that? And I was listening to a message this morning about that, how the ego, and I've been there, where I keep saying I need to learn more. What is it that I'm doing wrong? Because I want to fix it right away, right? Like I want to fix it so I don't have to experience it again. And in reality, our shadows, that's why it's called integration, right? We're integrating our shadows. Our shadows are not going to disappear. They're part of us. What changed is that we become capable to hear our shadows, to not dismiss them, and to say, okay, I know I need to get it. If I'm feeling overwhelmed, if I'm being negative, if I'm feeling fear, if I'm feeling lost, if I'm feeling jealous, if I'm feeling competitive, if I'm feeling insecure, you know, all of this, I know that my shadow is wanting to communicate with me. Then I'm going to go meditation, I'm going to journal, I'm going to do a ritual, I'm going to do something to work this energy and to hear the messages, right? And that way we just don't procrastinate. But it's just going back to that a lot of us, I feel that are waiting to be perfect and to be completely healed. And that's just not gonna happen. So realizing that if you have someone who has been doing, you know, a partnership who has been doing the work, then this person is gonna understand, right? And whenever you go through, if you start to experience any of your weaknesses, or to struggle, or to feel fear or overwhelm, this person will get you. And it's not going to utilize your weaknesses and your mistakes to, you know, to destroy you, to hurt you. They will understand where you come from. Coherence, right? Coherence. It's perfect. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optional ability to create the reality that we desire. So here is where we integrate the frequency, we sit with the frequency of coherence, where we do not dismiss our shadows and our weaknesses and our struggles. And if sometimes we go into very emotional, you know what I mean, we are able to go quiet our mind, do what we need to do, communicate with our partners or whoever. And this frequency of coherence will give you the understanding, the compassion, and you will be capable to move forward instead of getting lost in a hole of depression and procrastinating, right? The cosmic flower. Cosmic flower. The frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from where we pour our magnificence out into the world. And this is talking about us tapping into higher levels of consciousness. If you are able to tap into higher levels of consciousness through your meditation, you're gonna remember where you come from, and you come from love. Then everything that you're gonna do, speak, and do, it will always be manifested, you know, as love, as compassion, kindness, understanding. It just activates, you know, this place where we call home, which is our heart, right? Communication. I'm on 30 minutes already. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, but incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. So before communicating, we have to call upon the frequency of coherence, right? We have to remember the cosmic flower, our hearts. This is always taking a step back for us to be able to communicate clearly, not to communicate from our egoic mind, but to communicate from our hearts. So this is about always checking what is it that I want to say, because your logical mind will also play a lot of tricks, right? But what is my heart telling me? How am I truly feel? Your body, the resonance of your heart is gonna let you know what's the truth. How do you truly feel? So yes, romantic love, realization, coherence, cosmic flower, and communication. And I have been, hearing a lot that there's a lot of unions happening. And it's because a lot of people have been doing their work and they have missions together, and they are just, the divine is gifting a lot of people with their heart true desires, which is to experience a conscious love, something that is truthful and healthy. All right, my loves. I think I want to just leave it there because I'm already in 21. Anyways, it's been a blessing and a pleasure. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and share and comment below. You know what's up. I love you. And peace and love. Till next time.